Welcome back to the channel. Well, as you can see, I've come out and we're going for a little walk around the village. Well, not in the village, but just outside of the village, and just to show you what type of wildlife I have around home. So let's get on with the walk, shall we? So it's a beautiful day. It's a bit chilly, but it's a beautiful day. I'm now at the back of my garden and the gooses are there. All the harvesters have been done. So all the fields are bare. But that does attract the buzzards back. It goes quiet for buzzards during midsummer. They don't tend to be around too much. But as soon as the crops have been harvested, then they tend to be around more. So, but it is definitely a hit and miss. You either see loads or you see none. So let's carry on. I'll find somewhere. Well, what I want to do is I want to try and get off this main road. It's too busy and too noisy. So I've walked basically from one end of the village to the other. Now I've got options here. Cross over the road here and go down towards a place called Condorosh, and it's a really quiet road, and I have seen a bit of wildlife down there when I went on a recce, but I can't see much happening at the moment. So what I might do is, instead of going across the road, so I could either go down there where it's much quieter, or I can go back up this way, take a left turn where that lady's on that bike. I think it's past there. Yeah, it's a bit more past there, and then turn left and it takes me behind onto the middle of the field. So I think I might do that. I could get kestrel. There's a chance I could get deer. There's a chance I could get nothing. But I'm out, it's a nice day to walk. Village life. So that takes me back into the centre of the village. And then here is the little road. So quite away from the entrance to the village. So let's have a wander across the road. So we're coming closer to the open fields. That's the first open field. That's nice and crops gone. To my left, got like a little factory there. I think that does all the milling of the corn and sunflower seed, maybe. Not sure, but it would make sense. And it's just farmland. I don't come out enough around here, and I should make a point of coming out maybe 2-3 times a week. I mean, I've got the time, but I just haven't done. But I think I'm going to find somewhere to sit. So if I show you to my left, that's where the main road is. Can you see that? But yeah, it's much quieter. Much quieter. Oh, some cabbage here. Oh, look at all the mushrooms. Should have brought my macro lens. They're big ones and all over the place. There's a bit of wildlife there. Bloody cat. Rabbit or a hare. Well, I've plunked myself down under a bush, so I'm a little bit hidden. The rabbit disappeared into the long grass, but since I've been here a couple of minutes, there's been two buzzards a little bit too far away. One did come relatively close, but I'll have to see when I get back on the computer if they're any good. So there is some movement, and I think I can see in the distance there is a buzzard perching, but it's way too far away. It's pretty much next to the road, if I can see. But yeah, if I just keep still here and keep down and quiet, they might come, close enough for me to photograph. Because it's just wide open. There's no cover really at all, apart from a few trees. But it's a nice day, like I said. It's got me out of the house. If I capture something, I capture something. If I don't, I don't. But I thought I'd just bring you along with me. Well, I've been sat here a while. I mean, there's buzzards and kestrels, but they're just too far away for me to photograph. So I might just move down a bit, more towards the middle of the field, and see what happens. Let's do that. So what I'll try and do is I'll get down to the trees and settle in there, because I'm just too far away from everything. But yeah, beautiful day. Oh, I've changed my position. I'm more in the middle now. Let's see if I can get any closer to them. Yeah, you can see. Closer to the road now. Whoa. That was super intense. I was sat towards the middle, and I was just tucked up against some bracken and stuff. Just sat quietly, and I heard a crunch behind me, and I was looking at a buzzard. You're not going to believe it. I turned around, and there was about 4 or 5 roe deer, and I was obviously moving. I spooked them. Anyway, I managed to get a picture of one that ran in front of me. But oh my god, that was like, whoa! I wasn't expecting that at all. Anyways, they disappeared off to the other side of the field, so I wasn't prepared to follow them really, because they'll just probably disappear into the next field and the next field. So at least I know they're around here. Well, I knew they were anyway, but I hadn't seen them for a while. But yeah, just sat there quietly away. The wind was in my favour. It was blowing my smell out towards the field, so that's probably why they didn't smell me or hear me until I moved. I just didn't know they were there. They were behind me. Wow. Unbelievable. Well, I think looking at the geography where these deer came from, it's obviously this little woodland. Well, I say it's a little woodland, but it looks like this is where they came from. And I know I've seen them come out of here before when we've been coming on from town just across the road. I mean, look how dense it is. But I'm sure this is where it surprised me from. And this is the entrance to my village. So that's where that woodland is. And if I just walk across the road here, And if you look, it goes all the way down there, this forest. So obviously I was at the other side in the field. I think that's the best bet, I think, where they came from. Well, I've crossed the road now and I've come halfway down the other side. And I'm halfway in the field, hidden by some bushes. I don't expect to see any deer, but I was hoping I might get a half decent shot of a kestrel or something, but not had that luck today. So I just think I'll just sit here for a bit, chill out, and then go home. So not too much to show you today, apart from that surprise visit from the roe deer. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.